Hello and welcome everybody to it's not another. It's the very first mixed up Premier Draft here. I'm Paul Cheon and today we're sitting at Mythic Rank 28 and apparently this format is ranked for whatever reason. But anyways, we have one last draft video. That is today. This is the last draft video before we move into some Final Fantasy content. I actually posted in the last video, but let me know. Would you like a sealed deck video for Final Fantasy before your pre-release, or do you want to see all drafts all the time? Mention that in the comments below. But today, we are doing a mixed up Premier Draft. It's basically Arena's take on a Chaos Draft, where basically every pack just has an assortment of random cards. We'll see how this goes. I'm going in completely in the dark, doing this once and only once, and we'll see how this goes. Now, before we head into this draft, just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. You can pre-order booster boxes of Final Fantasy there as well. Also, check out HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. You need playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, dice boxes, all that good stuff to make sure you're ready for your next tabletop experience. Go to HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Okay, here we go. I gotta read. Piper of the Swarm, 2 mana, 1/3 rats. You control a menace. 2 tap and make a rat. Okay. Sack 3 rats. Gain control of target creature. Well, that seems busted. I don't even think you need a lot of other ways to make rats, but it's just a 2 mana, 1/3 that over time makes tokens, and then you can steal something. Change the equation as a counterspell. Armored Scrap Gorger is really nice too, as just a mana dork. This could actually be better, honestly. Whenever this attacks, it gets +1/+1 to end of turn for each other attacking pirate. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the uncut. For commons, we have some removal spells. Holy Cow is certainly good. I know there's a lot of reading here. I can't read all of them. Learn. I actually never drafted I never drafted this format because this is when the Arena Open was around. Arena Championships were done entirely remotely during COVID, so I just didn't need to do that. I assume this is good. Kami's Flare, 3 damage. Okay. I mean, there's a bunch of good stuff here, but I'm going to take the rare. It would be really cool if I can pick up some other rats. Honestly, if I wanted to be completely honest, the Armored Scrap Gorger was probably the pick. Parcel Beast, what do you do? 4 mana for 2/4, 1 tap. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put the card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. If you don't put the card onto the bat... Wait, this is just 1 tap draw card. Okay, I'm going to take this. It's 4 mana for a 2/4. It's got Mutate as well. Look at the top... Oh, I wish I took the Scrap Gorger. If it's a land, I put it into play. If not, I draw a card. Okay, that's amazing. What else is there? This is probably some kind of detainment. Yeah, these are some pacifism effects. Ashiok Scholar looks pretty bad. Lightning Strike, I know, is very good. What does Hoarding Recluse do? 4 mana for a 2/3 Death Touch Reach. When this dies, put up to 1 other target card from a graveyard onto the bottom of its owner's library. Azorius Locket's kind of on the slow side. All right, let's take the Parcel Beast. Maybe we can go like some kind of Sultai value deck. Again, I'm feeling pretty bad about not taking the Armored Scrap Gorger, but you know what? We'll see where this goes. Moonblast Cleric, search for an enchantment, put it on top. Don't really care about that. What do you do? Please be good. Whenever this enters, you may search your library for a Merfolk card. Okay, immediately going to ignore that. This gets me a Plains. Broker's Hideout gets me Island, Forest, or Plains. Okay. There's Wary Thespian, which is actually just like a decent card in general. There's that or Broker's Hideout, but I heard that green is actually pretty good and you want to curve out. And this pack is actually somewhat weak, and I don't really feel like taking a Manalith this high. I could take a Broker's Hideout, but I don't have any white cards. Maybe it's still good. It's like an Evolving Wilds. All right, you know what? Let's take the Broker's Hideout. It's a blue-green mana fixer. It's like a blue-green Evolving Wilds, and then if I pick up something that's white, I can also play it as well. All right, Leafkin Druid is really good, but I hope this card's really good. 3 mana for a 3/3. 4 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. 3 mana, remove a +1/+1 counter on a creature control, draw a card. Okay, well, that's awesome value. I don't think I'm going to get value off of Frantic Inventory, because you need to draft more Frantic Inventories. Leafkin Druid is very nice. 2 mana for a 1/3 that taps for green mana. If I control 4 more creatures, add 2 green instead. But yeah, let's take this uncommon here. All right, blue-green is looking pretty good here so far. We have a Shaper's Nature and a Parcel Beast. Really good uncommons. Sprouting Renewal. 3 mana, 2/2, 3 mana Sorcery Convoke. Either make a 2/2 token, or I can disenchant. Fortress Kinguard, we all know how good that card is. Boreal Elemental, 5 mana for 3/4 flyer. Spells your opponents cast that target this creature costs 2 more to cast. There's a cancel. What does Broken Bond do? Okay, it's a disenchant effect. Don't need that. What does Buried Treasure do? Doesn't seem very good. Sack it for any mana. I can exile this from my graveyard to discover 5. There's Stinging Shot, which helps me kill flyers. Seems like a weak pack overall. I guess I'll take Sprouting Renewal just because it's like versatile. But I don't know how often I'm going to need to disenchant. That's all I'll say. All right, black certainly seems to be cut off. Although there is a Fetid Pools, which is a really, really good mana fixer. It cycles, and I get to play this Piper of the Swarm. What do you do, Sure-Footed Infiltrator? Tap another untapped rogue I control. When this deals damage, draw a card. I doubt I'm going to get enough rogues, so I don't think that's particularly good. Brine Barrow Intruder, it's a trick. Wild Ceratok, 4 mana for a 4/3. Man, these cards stink. All right, I guess I'll take Fetid Pools. And see, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm not going to have any deserts. I like how I immediately wanted to slam this, but I'm not going to have any deserts. So it's just a 3 mana 1/2 that gets me a land, which is still pretty good, I imagine, in this format. I don't really care about Pick the Brain. 5 mana for a 4/3 lifelinker doesn't seem very good. Strategic Planning is okay. All right, I'll take the Green Blade. And maybe I get a desert, right? Oh, this card is busted. I remember the... Look, you don't even need that much energy. You play this on turn 2. If this deals combat damage, this just gets a +1/+1 counter, right? And maybe I do get some energy cards later. Oasis Ritualist is also okay. But yeah, Long Tusk Cub is fantastic. All right, well, I mean, this does feel like the colors we need to be. Although we are seeing some white cards here now. Is that a second? No, that's the Direfleet Captain that I opened. What does Predation Steward do? 2 mana for a 2/2 with 2 oil counters. Remove an oil counter. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Okay. Some white cards here, which are okay. Huckma Sentinels. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, this gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Nah. All right, I'll take the Predation Steward. Noting that there are some white cards here that can be decent, but I kind of like my blue cards more, so I'm just going to take a green card just to make sure that I just have enough cards that I can curve out with and play. All right, well, Ashiok Skulker is just a pretty bad removal spell. I'll take Trapped in a Tower. It does feel like maybe white is open, so I'll take this just in case. This pack is pretty weak. There's a Runaway Together, which I can use to target my thing and their thing. Generally, I have been unimpressed with this type of effect, but I don't really want to play Manalith, so let's go ahead and take that. Yeah, not seeing a whole lot of black. Whenever this creature enters, I can tap it to proliferate, and 2 mana for a 1/3. All right, I guess I'll take Jungle Hollow. I mean, this is making for a pretty good black splash. So these are the cards I probably won't play. The Piper of the Swarm is kind of question mark, maybe? Are either of these deserts? No. Man, if this Jungle Hollow was the black-green desert, I'm just saying. All right, Abnormal Endurance is probably a good combat trick. Until under turn, target creature gets ++0, and when this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Better than Broken Bond as a removal spell. Yeah, all right. Although, granted, if black is on the splash, it's not really the type of card that you want to splash. So there is that. So blue, maybe single color blue wasn't that open, but I got some blue-green cards, I guess. What do you do? Gold Knight Casket, 4 mana for a 4/9 flying haste. If a source would deal damage to it, deals double that damage to you instead. Okay, it's double red. I probably can't play it. Red Tooth Genealogist, I bet in this format is just fine, right? Just like, I feel like there's not a whole lot of synergies in this format, so it's really about just finding good creatures on rate. And I mean, it's like disappointing to take this first pick, obviously, but just I'm looking for blue and green and potentially black cards. And this is the card that stands out the most to me. So let's go ahead and take the Red Tooth Genealogist. Maybe it were just a little blue-green beatdown. Please be good. Please be good. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile from your graveyard, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. How is that a rare? That's so weak. Ugh. Exile? How do I exile cards? I have no way to exile cards from my graveyard. Yikes. All right. What do we have here? When this enters, each player sacrifices a creature. Okay. Come on. I gotta have something good here. Uncharted Haven is a good mana fixer. Broadside Barrage is good on the splash, I guess. Return target non-land permanent. Okay, it's a bounce spell or Crime Stopper Sprite. Wow, what a weak pack. There is a desert here, but I'm not really splashing red right now. I think I'm just going to take the Uncharted Haven for more mana fixing and see where this goes. This town ain't big enough is certainly good enough to play, though. I do like this card a lot. Jaspera Sentinel is whatever. Rhizome Lurcher is whatever. Hardbristle Bandit's also really good. Fireglass Mentor for the Lizard deck. God, I know this is kind of a lot to take in, but look, this is great in Standard. I better take it here, right? Like, Hardbristle Bandit is probably fine, but this seems like a really good interactive spell to play. So I will take the This Town Ain't Big Enough. All right, moving on, we have Adventure Awaits. Look at the top 5 cards. I may reveal a creature and put it into your hand. If you didn't put a card in your hand, I draw a card. Okay. Rona Stewart, as this attacks, I may exert it. If you do, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's just a nice aggressive creature, which I think I'm going to take here. This card's also quite decent. Backup. Okay. All right, let's just keep taking green creatures, curve out green creatures and see where this goes. Somehow just like nobody, I mean, just like everybody's in blue. Like, how come I can't see a blue card to save my life? All right, more tap lands, Blossoming Sands, Tranquil Landscape is okay. Skewer to Critics I don't need. Ride's End is incredibly good. And it did feel like white was open. What do you do? Okay. What do you do? I remember this card just being solid. Like, Survival as a mechanic wasn't great, but I think this is just a good creature. So let's take the Rootwise Survivor. Stay the course. Is this card any good? 5 mana for a 4/1 reach, ETB, make a 2/2 wolf token. Honestly, the black I mean, I guess I already have... Like, I'm looking at Lonely Arroyo. It's a desert. Or do I take this? I'll take the Arroyo. I don't know. Look, I'm only doing this once. Let's just take the high upside cool land and see what happens. 3 mana for a 4/2 and I can give it flying. That seems kind of weak. 2 mana for a 3/3 defender with reach. That also seems weak. Dire Downfall. This card's pretty good. 4 mana. Target. This spell costs 1 less to cast if it targets an attacking or tapped creature. It's just a thing. It's just one of those like repel effects, and I need some interaction, so let's take that for the deck. There's a Golgari Guildgate, so yeah, the black splash is extremely free. Case of the Filch Falcon. This card was very good if you can draft a bunch of artifacts. But I'll take Golgari Guildgate, I guess. And yeah, look, we can, I mean, here's the issue though. It's like, do I even bother playing any of these lands? Or do I just play out a blue-green deck, 7, 8, 9? Noting that I only actually have 11 playables. So, I feel like maybe I should have taken that 5 mana 4/1. Look, remember, I haven't really played this format at all. And it does look like I'm just going to be light on playables here. So, I'm looking to play basically all the colors other than white or red. Friendly Ghosts. All right. Look, I might just be... Look, I'm not playing Shrieking Drake in this deck, but Friendly Ghost I might want to play. Look, like, I might just not have enough playables here, right? So. Llanowar Emissary. 3 mana for 3/2 that filters my mana. That seems quite weak. There is a desert here, but it's a red. I think I'm just going to take Blossoming Sands. just so that maybe I can play white as well if we see those as options. All right, Dawnhard Wardens. 3 mana for a 3/3 Vigilance. Coven. At the beginning of combat, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Smite the Monstrous. I'm going to take Jaspera Sentinel. It's good with Rootwise Survivor. It mana fixes me. Let's just play all the colors here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 cards. All right. I want some card draw. I want to find some ways to draw cards. So this one I don't care for. Adventure Await seems like fine filler. Blossoming Sands. Okay. Anyways, like I said, my mana base is excellent. It's just whether or not I feel like I'm going to actually have enough playables. Okay, look, I should still put this in my... I should still put all of these in my maybe stack. All right, what do we have? Sinkhole Surveyor. I know that one. What do you do? Shesra. 4 mana for 1/3. When it enters, target creature blocks this turn if able. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died, I may pay 2 life and draw a card. Seems medium. Flying Prowess. Okay. This is just a common. All right, I guess I'm just going to take the Sinkhole Surveyor and see where this goes. Look, I'm not even that heavy blue, to be honest. Like, if I get a bunch of black cards, I can be base black-green. Vinemare is just a really solid creature, I think. 4 mana for a 4/3 with hexproof. This creature can't be blocked by black creatures, and I certainly just need more solid creatures to attack with, so I like that. I don't think I need to take these lands very highly. And there's nothing really, nothing else I really want. So yeah, let's just take Vinemare for the deck. This one's a little too hard to cast. It's a good card, Conclave Cavalier, but it's too hard to cast. What does Pia Nalar do? Nothing for us. Corpse Cobble? Okay, don't really care about that. Hopeless Nightmare is actually just a good card. It was a lot better in that set. In this, I have Hopeless Nightmare, and this town ain't big enough. I think that's pretty funny. I think I'm just gonna take Academy Journey Mage here, though. Just look, it's a bad Mana War is still a Mana War. I don't think I have any wizards in my deck, but I still think it's fine to play. Nervous Gardener, that's got to be the pick here. I'm like all the colors too, but let's see. Equip creature, tap it. Garenbrig Paladin, oh, triple green. Ironshell Beetle's medium. Alive and Well is also medium. Desynchronize. Impulse. No. Nervous Gardener is great. We'll take that. It gets us all the colors that we need as well. Threats around every corner. What does Dig Up do? Search your library for a basic land card, put into your hand, then shuffle. Oh, you can search for any card. Got it. Barkweave Crusher is medium. Pouncing Cheetah is medium. Timberland Guide is medium. I mean, this card just gets you... Whenever face down permanent you control... Hey, it works with Nervous Gardener. And Rootwise Survivor, right? So maybe we can do something there. What do? Temple of the Dragon Queen. Call the Feast. Make 3 vampire tokens. 4 mana for 4/3. Where X is your devotion to green. Swamp Forest. What do? You may reveal a dragon. If this land enters tap, unless you reveal a dragon card this way or you control. As this land enter... Oh, okay. I'm just going to take the black-green land, I think. I didn't have time to figure out what I wanted there, to be honest. So let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. Okay. How am I 4 colors and it still feels like my spells kind of stink? What happened? Tangled Islet. Okay. Veteran Motorist. Okay. Fortified Village. Nope. Nope. Why do all these cards, why are all these cards so bad? I guess I'll just take Riveteer's Decoy. It's just a random 2-drop that has to be blocked. With Blitz? What does Blitz do? Oh. So I guess the joke is you blitz with this more often than you cast it. And then it trades with something and you draw a card. Okay. Wait, when this creature dies, draw a card. Okay, yeah. When this creature enters, investigate. I'm kind of in for that. 5 mana for a 3/4 flyer. When it enters, put a +1/+1 on another soldier. I don't have time to figure out if I have enough soldiers. Let's just take Drownyard Explorers, I guess. Okay. There's an Abomination of Gadul. I think I'm just going to take it. Why not? It's a good top-end card, and I don't need red cards here for the Rugged Highlands. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25. Don't want Runaway Together. Am I really splashing white for a friendly ghost and trapped in a tower? That seems super weak, right? Do I have a bunch of humans? I don't know. I like 7 humans? I'll take the True Faith Sensor. Maybe this will be okay. I remember this was not bad if you had a bunch of humans. Netcaster Spider is actually a decent blocker. So maybe I can consider that. Whoa, a bunch of cards. So this is just a 5 mana 4/4. Whatever. I guess it's still just a 5 mana 4/4. I think I just have too many tap lands, and I'm just gonna not play the white. Do something like this, maybe? Some Sultai mediums. We had all the white fixing, but we didn't see that many good white cards. I will say, you know what? Look, it's fine to try things at least once. That's where I am with this, okay? That's what we did. So we have 42 cards. We need to just cut 2 cards and call it a day. Our creature count is extremely high, so we can certainly cut some of them. Nervous Gardener is a 3. I like all of these. Netcaster Spider can be on the chopping block. So can Garen Brig Paladin. So can Sprouting Renewal. So can Adventure Awaits. I kind of don't mind this. I just don't have stuff to do with my mana. This is another face down card. I have no removal either. I don't really want to play this card. Also, my mana's so good, I probably don't need the Jaspera Sentinel. Just because the body's so weak. Like, I have 5 lands. And I have Nervous Gardener and Outcaster Greenblade, so I know it's cool with the Rootwise Survivor, but outside of that, I think we can probably just cut it and do something like this. Oof. I don't know. Like, do I play this? I feel like I need a trick. Like, maybe I just play this. Well, how much black do I have? 3, 4, 5. I have 6 black sources? Like, it seems like I have enough where I just have way too many creatures and not enough tricks. Like, if you look at this, it's not only 19 creatures, not 18 creatures. Like, this and these 2 are also creatures. So I can definitely just cut another creature here and play out my deck. So then it comes like, do I want to cut Netcaster Spider? Now, this is an answer to Flyers, which right now I kind of have a weakness to. So maybe it is just the Garen Brig Paladin, just because like I won't be able to triple green this all that often. And if I can't triple green it, then is it good? It can't get blocked by little things, but yeah, maybe I just cut that. All right. As far as colors go, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want lots of green. 6, 7, 8 blue. I have nothing cheap that's blue. Yeah, we're certainly cutting another 5, 6, 7 blue. The thing is, and my black cards, I actually want to play early too, so I actually think I might want to play another swamp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black, and 6 blue. Even though I have more blue cards. And a second black is good anyways for Piper of the Swarm. Actually, I can probably get away with 9 green and do something like this then. So this gives us 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green, 7 blue, and 7 black. All right, let's go with that. 9 green is good enough. Okay, now before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and would like to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. Final Fantasy chatter is already occurring. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to up your limited game and join an awesome community of folks also looking to up their limited game. All right, we have a nice hand here with all the colors that we need. We have a turn 2 Long Tusk Cub. The Uncharted Haven will name blue. Island for the opponent. Let's go Jungle Hollow for us. Actually, no, that was a mistake. I like how I already made a mistake. After drawing the forest, I should have probably led with the Uncharted Haven on blue. Yeah, no, that was way better. It's okay. Spellweaver Eternal. Got it. Play Long Tusk Cub. What is it? What is Afflict? Whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life. Okay. Fair enough. This card was busted when you had other ways to make energy. Too bad I didn't see any more energy cards that I liked. Cathartic Reunion. Okay. They are down to 3 cards. Oh, discard 2, draw 3. I was like, what's going on here? Wait, they actually let me attack with the cub? Wow. What is this? Okay, sure. The question here is, do I play the Spider or Shapers of Nature? I think I'm going to play the Spider first. Just because there is a decent shot that they have a removal spell. So I want this to eat the removal spell first before I run out the Shapers of Nature. Geist of the Archives. Okay. They don't really have good blocks. So they have a mountain available. Wasn't sure if they were going to block. Let's name blue. I have 2 green already. The thing is, I'd rather just get a Shapers of Nature in play. And then next turn, I have the ability to put counters on things. But this is very, very annoying. The problem is, like, if I played the Abnormal Endurance, I didn't have a really good follow-up. So I didn't feel good about that. But now my Shapers of Nature can die. I just thought maybe they would kill something else, but we'll see. This could have been a mistake. Like, maybe I should have just kept up the combat trick for the shape, because you know they're killing Shapers of Nature. Like, they keep reading the card. There's nothing else on my side of the battlefield that you care about killing. Really? I am really surprised at that. I am legitimately very surprised that that's what they did. Ral's Outburst is an excellent trick. Must be blocked. What the hell? Well, I don't feel good about this. Oh, God. What? Okay, that worked? Okay, I am shocked. Okay, I'm just gonna block. This thing's doing enough damage to me here. Alright, let's trade with this and draw a card. I don't really care about saving the decoy. Okay, we drew another land, and then we'll pass. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, getting a little bit flooded here. Oh, that's not good. See, that's the kind of deck I wanted to draft, and now, like, I'm just in a ton of trouble. Wow, drawing Red Tooth Genealogist when I have no other creatures in play in my deck with 19 creatures in it is a little bit frustrating. Archaeomancer? Oh man, this is everything I wanted to be doing. Lame. Okay. Deduce? Blue-red, I mean, there's just so many... Well, maybe this deck is good, I don't know. It definitely is good against Sultai midrange, I'll tell you that much. Okay, another land. Okay. Let's do that. Red Tooth Genealogist, attack for 3. Let's attack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Only 6 lands left in our deck. Yeah, but like, the issue is my deck just doesn't have enough ways to get value. That's the problem. So they can kill my Red Tooth Genealogist. I don't think I want to save that because... It makes me, like, if this comes back, I get another royal roll token, but you can't have more than 1 roll token on a creature. They played Ral's Outburst targeting me. Man, their deck is really good at not doing much, but it's going to be good enough against me for sure. Like, Mocking Sprite, I mean, there's just a lot of pretty mediocre creatures on that side. Okay. We hit another land. I thought 17 was okay because I had the fetid pools. I think I played this one wrong. Wait, how did this die? I don't know. Like, I think maybe I should have saved it. Okay, this is a joke, right? Like, this is actually a joke? Holy flood. Holy flood. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands now. What the hell? 14 lands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 14 lands and 8 spells now. We have 3 lands and 15 spells left in our deck. What? I guess my opponent's also flooded. I don't know. Like, this is just really weird. oh my gosh. Hey, an actual creature. Okay. Maybe I should also play a Runaway Together. Just because I don't have any spells and I have so many creatures. Does that go to the face? It doesn't. Okay. I'm going to try to save this. Because if I save it, I get a treasure. Okay, that's a parcel beast. 3 cards left in our opponent's hand. We don't have lethal just yet. That does 3 to the face. Yep. Let's bounce this to the top. The thing is, I don't really want to be parcel beasting. But I guess I don't have a choice. Piper of the Swarm. A little bit late there, friend. A little bit late. Okay, let's mutate. Oh, it's non-human. I just totally forgot. Okay, let's put it here, I guess. And I need to find, like, something. Wow, it's been so long since I've mutated. Let's go over, I guess. Sprouting Renewal does not get it done, sadly. Alright. Okay. Well, I mean, look. Like, maybe my opponent had a better deck, I'm not sure. But drawing all those lands certainly didn't help. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I just need a little more interaction here. You know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'm just going to play all the colors, okay? Let's just play all the colors. All right, now we got to cut some other cards here. All right, maybe the Runaway Together goes now. Sprouting Renewal just seems kind of bad. Let's put this here. Yeah, let's just cut the Netcaster Spider. All right. Made some adjustments. Let's go. You know, I took this approach like Tarkir Dragonstorm. It did not pay off. Let's mulligan this hand. Look at this hand. Okay, I will keep this hand. And I will put something on the bottom. Not sure what. This is a 2-drop. I kind of want to keep this one around. Actually, all these cards are kind of good. Simian Sling? Okay. You may reveal a forest or plains card. If you don't, this enters tapped. Got it. So this could be black. Oh, I have a headache just trying to figure out this mana. Like, this is the only one that has the upside of entering play untapped, right? All right, whatever, let's just lead with this, I guess. If I draw a forest, I draw a forest. So I guess my opponent decided to go some kind of beatdown deck. Curving out. Is Rakdos the new Boros? We'll see. Alright, so... that thing hits kind of hard, to be honest. Black, okay. I like how the moment I change to my 4-color deck, I immediately get punished here. Why am I playing all of these white cards? For a stupid Trapped into Tower? What was I thinking? Okay. Alright, that's some Blossoming Sands. They have a lot of mana. Wait, hold on. So they didn't pump and they kept up 4 mana. Okay, let's play the green blade and get something. What color am I missing? Nothing, right? So 2 green, 2 white, 3 white, black. Doesn't really matter at this point. Another blue, I guess. Or a black. I think black will be better. Next turn I can double spell. I mean, they might have like a removal spell here or something. We'll see. Whoa, Goblin Wizardry, okay. 2 Goblin tokens with prowess, okay. This is scary. It absolutely is. So it's a 2/4 that can become a 4/4, is that correct? I guess I'll take it. I mean, it's just like a lot of mana to get 4 damage in, you know what I mean? So I'm not super concerned. Alright, this is a good double spell turn. Let's pass. Presumably they're going to want to kill this Sinkhole Surveyor. I don't know. 6 damage. I guess that's horrible, right? 2, 4, 6. Sure. I mean, if they have like a lava axe effect, I guess that's bad, or whatever. All right, I need to start attacking though. Hey, this gains me a life at least. All right, 4 cards in hand for the opponent. I just need to start attacking as well. I mean, it just feels like that's what I should be doing, so I'm doing it. And we'll see where this goes. Okay. So let's block, block, block. Okay, so I must be dead here. Okay. Huh. This is really weird. Really, really weird. So they're at 13 and I'm at 4. Makes it very, very tricky here. So I don't have a lethal attack here, and they have 2 cards in hand, so I have to be somewhat careful. So the way that I look at this is I still have a blocker here for the flyer. I'm at 4 life. The Root-wise Survivor, I can also animate a land. So I'll have 3 blockers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vanquish the Weak. Destroy target creature. Oh, so if I pump it, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not quite lethal, but it does counter it. And then... Alright. The issue is this isn't a lethal attack, right? So I can still easily die. Like, there was maybe a turn where I could have gotten in for another attack, which would have been helpful for me. Maybe they blocked the Root-wise Survivor, I don't know. And I'll just like animate a fortified village or something just because I have way more than enough green and white sources. I like the double black for my rat thing. Double blue seems good too. Okay, they took it all. Two cards. Okay, it's a land. Certainly good. Simian Sling. Okay. Okay, I think we got this. They can reconfigure onto like the Phoenix, I guess, but I can block. So I'll take one there and I'll take one there and I go to 2. Man, I will just say on average, like all the decks look kind of bad. I thought the decks would be good. I don't know why. But it makes sense that it's bad. Because like you just lose basically all the synergies, right? Yeah. Okay. By the way, yeah, there is just way, like, the upside, I should know better, honestly, at this point, but I'm going to remove the white here. All right, on the draw here, I did decide to keep the Arroyo in for my Outcaster Greenblade. Just having the Greenblade be a 2/3 seems really strong. Gonna keep this hand here. Turn to Long Tusk Cub on the draw. Prismari, Pledgecraft, Pledge Mage, okay. Well, given that I have this, I will choose to play the Shapers of Nature first, and then play Threats Around Every Corner into Nervous Gardener. Forensic Researcher, good card. True Faith Sensor, okay. Play the Shapers of Nature, no good attacks here. Let's get our mana going here. Oh man, Threats Around Every Corner plus Rootwise Survivor is also really good. Definitely getting a black source here with Threats Around Every Corner. If my opponent will allow me. Agate Assault, sure. You want to attack me? Wait. What does this do? Okay, so, I mean, they didn't attack me, so that's fine. Alright, we're playing a longer game here. Play Threats Around Every Corner. Ooh, these are both pretty decent to manifest. I guess this one's better to flip up than this. So yeah, let's manifest that. Let's go get the swamp. No attacks. Although I guess with this town ain't big enough, this is better to bounce. I mean, yeah, so you can make a good argument for both. I do really love the fact that this works with disguise cards. That's pretty cool. Okay. Detention Chariot. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, they can crew it as well? Ugh, that's annoying. That is super annoying. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that cross-set synergy. Look at that go. All right, Detention Chariot. That thing hits really hard. The question is, do I want to bounce it? I mean, it's a pretty good tempo play if I can do it, right? But the thing is, I don't really get good attacks if I bounce. But they can also untap it. What does this do? Untap target permanent? Wait, why? I should have blocked first. Anyways. Ooh, I can get any land? Oh, that's amazing. Let's get fetid pools. Oh, you got me. You really got me. What does this do? Target creature gets ++0. They gain a life. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it is really annoying that... Yeah, that is really annoying, actually. It's like, what do I do? I mean, my deck just has... Like, my deck is just... Full stop, my deck is terrible. That's all you need to know about this deck. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Well, Vigilance plus this is also a horrendous combo. Actually, this doesn't even really combo with this. What am I saying? Yeah, I mean, it does feel, at least from what I've played against, number one, my deck seems okay, but like, the control, like, so many of the creatures just seem like they don't matter. I don't know. Are they going to cast Memory? Maybe I should have played the fetid pools. Wow, they didn't attack me. So I think I have enough mana in play. My plan here is end of turn bounce the Chariot and the Researcher. I think. They hit Teferi's Tutelage. What does that do? Oh, it mills me. Wow. What did they hit? Oh, they hit 2 of my good cards. Okay. What to do? What to do? Maybe I bounce these 2, actually? So what happens if I bounce these 2? Like, if they tap this, it's fine, right? The problem with this blocking is that it just kills 2 of my things. Okay. Let's cycle this. See if we find something. Nope. Exert. So if it's on a human, it gets an additional +1/+0. So I can turn this into a 5/4. Well, this must be blocked, so this will... Okay, fine, let's put it here. So it must be blocked by one of their bigger things. Oh, but they can just tap it with the Forensic Researcher, right? I mean, no good options here, however you look at it. Yeah. Okay. And then they can double block the Rootwise Survivor. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm going to die to Teferi's Tutelage. How does it work with memory? Okay, Detention Chariot. On the Survivor. Okay. Well, they don't have enough power to crew this at least, so that's good. Do I want to play the Jaspera Sentinel? I don't know, man. I don't know. My deck just has so little play to it. I have so little play with this deck. Oh, man. Okay. Well, now I can move this here. They have to block. I'll keep the gold Gilgate in my hand, I guess. I don't know if I can beat Teferi's... Like, I don't know if I can kill my opponent in time. God, I really wish, too, that I could say it's like, oh, my opponent's deck is, like, fantastic, and I'm just, like, getting completely... Like, it's just... No, my deck is just bad. I just have a bad deck. I just think playing big creatures is probably just a fine enough recipe for success in this format. That's what it feels like to me. That is what it feels like to me. 8 cards left. They're at 18. They have the... Yeah, I'm just... All right, let's move on. Oof. Well, you know, I'm glad I'm only playing... I'm only playing this format, like, once. I don't think I want to play this format again. Alrighty. I drew the Sentinel. We'll keep this. Do I even play this turn 2? I mean, it lets me ramp with the Sentinel, right? And it is still a 2-mana 3/1, so... We have access to 4 mana next turn if we need. We don't have any wizards in play. Face down card. Okay. Must be blocked if able. So I guess we just have that trade. Monastery Flock. Fair enough. I mean, I figured making it a 5/2 just doesn't do that much. Oh, God. Although having this in play would have let me play this. So that's not ideal. Oh, well. Mistakes were made, I guess. Leyline of a... What is happening? Can I draw a forest here? Okay, Long Tusk Cub is good. Exemplar of Strength. Okay. 2 cards in hand. All right. Well, this is quite the board that we have. Hopefully this gets it done. Junkblade Bruiser. Okay. They're hitting me. Okay. God, I can hit them so hard. I gotta think, though. Playing this is just so expensive. I think I should do this. Yeah. All right. We got some hits in with the Rootwise Survivor, and that was enough to get it done here. Okay, look, all I want, okay? All I want is to just make sure that I don't have to play any more matches after this so that I'm qualified for qualifier weekend for the month. We are 2-2. If we lose here, we're probably fine. So picking up that second win was huge. Don't care about my ranking anymore. So I actually would have preferred if this wasn't ranked. But it is what it is. All right, on the play, hey, I have one of each color. I like that. What is this? There's no way you have 60 playable cards. What? Like, just this format just doesn't allow for it. Like, I could barely get enough playables in my normal deck. Like, how did you pull that off? You know what I mean? I don't understand. I'm gonna do the most aggressive start possible here. Just because they have a stupid Yorion in their deck. That is very interesting, though. But I want to hit more land drops. So this forces the block here. I draw a card, and my Long Tusk Cup is a 4/4. That seems pretty good. And if I can get Rootwise Survivor in play, that seems really good for me. And we drew a land, so that's good. And I'm just... in case they have a Lightning Strike or something, I don't know. I mean, this is a pretty good draw from our side. Again, they're playing Yorion in their deck. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be pretty tough for them to beat. This gives +2/+2 until end of turn as well. So that's really nice. Where is my energy? Oh, there it is. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. You can put Yorion into your hand now. If you like. Impossible Inferno, sure. And they're dead. Yeah. Look. I respect somebody for trying to play Yorion, and I think you can pull it off in Cube. But in this Chaos draft, where you can barely end up with enough playables in your deck, it seems kind of tough. Also, we drew probably our best possible hand. Hey, you know, honestly, just picking up 3 wins with this deck, success! Success! Alright, let's go Jungle Hollow. We have turn 2 Sinkhole Surveyor. Obviously, it's on the draw, but it's still good, you know? Gives me hope. No remove. What does this do? Yeah, I feel like the mana fixers are just so good. Just like all of them. I feel like a 5 toughness Ward 1 creature is really hard for a red deck to deal with. I gotta think about this. Oh, that's an Elf Advisor, so I can abnormal endurance that. This doesn't really matter. I can also get Parcel Beast going. Oh, Parcel Beast on Rootwise Survivor is also pretty cool. I kind of want to get this off the battlefield. But I don't have... Well, I guess I can make a token with this. But that's not great either. Do I want to draw a card every turn? I kind of do. Alright, let's attack. And I'll keep up abnormal endurance too. Over. Actually, I kind of want to play the tap lane, don't I? No, I'll do this. Reduce the ashes. So how does this work? Hold on. So if the creature dies, do I keep the Parcel Beast? It's been so while since I've mutated. I think I just get my... Oh. For some reason, I thought with Mutate, I get my creature back. Yeah, that was obviously a mistake. Okay. The thing is, this doesn't actually work because this is an exile effect. So they actually had the perfect removal spell there, which is obviously very, very unfortunate. Think this is big enough now. Let's target this. Our opponent's at 5. Go wide. I mean, this is a lot of pressure from our side. Colossal Dreadmaw. Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, turn 2 Sinkhole Surveyor for the win. That has happened in Tarkir Dragonstorm, and it's happened here. Yeah, but as you can see, I am not very familiar with Mutate. I just did not play with that mechanic very much at all because I didn't play Ikoria as a limited set. And yeah. By the way, I was thinking of Bestow. Where you get to keep the creature. Apparently it doesn't happen with Mutate. Big whoops. Big whoops. Anyways, I still think it was right to like keep the protection spell up. It's just they had the burn spell with the exile, which made it so I can't actually save my creature. I'll keep this. Turn 2 Long Tusk Cub. How do we get no removal? Just like one Caustic Exhale or Doomblade type variant. We just got nothing. Mystic Skull. Okay. Let's play the Cub. Hope they don't have a 3-drop. So this filters mana and also turns into a 5/6? Okay. I can't deal with a 5/6. Let's see. Was there any matchup where the disenchant effect on that other card would have been good? I don't know. Elven Bow. Oh, it's a 2/3. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, let's play Guildgate. So I have a couple of options. I can go True Faith Censor into attack with the Cub, but depends on what the... Kappa Cannoneer? Tapping Elven Bow and Miss... What format are we playing here, buddy? Fair enough. They just played a turn 4 Kappa Cannoneer in Chaos Draft. You know what? Props to you. Props to you. That is incredible. Okay, Patient Naturalist. They hit something. Hey, they got... Their deck is way better than ours. Oh my gosh. And they had a freaking... They had an artifact? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. Oh. Man. Yeah, this is brutal. Ward 4 is huge too. I need like my improvised disenchant that's in my sideboard. Into the Fate Court. Oh, it's just all over. You know, when I was drafting blue-green, this is kind of what I had in mind. You know, just like a nice big, just big card draw spells and big creatures. Oh, rooms are also really good. But instead, we ended up with just a bunch of random creatures. Propagator Drone's good too. We didn't draw a blue source either, so that makes things very, very difficult for us. So I can attack as an 8/6, but they can block. Look, not everything I can do can be a roaring success, okay? Not everything. In fact, a lot of things require some learnings. I wanted to draft somewhat of a sweet deck. We left ourselves open to all the different colors, and I just didn't see enough sweet cards. Honestly, you know what another thing is possible here? Another possibility is not that I didn't see enough sweet cards, but I literally just didn't know what half the cards did. Because like once I settled into my colors, like Sultai, I didn't really look at too many of the red and white cards, to be honest. So that could have also been my downfall. My opponent has a classic case of the too many insane plays. What do I do? Also, yes, this card is obviously way, way worse when you can't make energy. So maybe I also overvalue this card. It's like when you look at certain uncommons, signpost uncommons, you kind of think about it in terms of the power level with regards to the context of the format that it's in, which obviously like I should be considering just power levels of cards in a vacuum and go about it that way. Why don't they like move the... Anyways, it doesn't matter. Can't find a blue source to save. I have so much mana fixing in my deck too. Also, they can like make a 3/3 with a slimy aquarium. Oh, they're transforming here. Oh, I guess, and then when you transform, it doesn't turn on the Kappa Cannoneer. We're so dead. Why are all their lands like this? Oh, okay. The Mystic Monstrosity. Yeah, I'm off it. No blue source, no shot. All right, well, you know, that was a somewhat fun ride. I really was hoping that that Arena was going to give us cube drafts. That would have been better, but we didn't get any cube drafts. So you know what? All that being said, I can't be super upset at only losing 100 gems in this experiment. Were we the wrong colors? Probably. I guess blue certainly wasn't in the cards. Maybe we should have been like green-white or red-green or something along those lines. But you know what? I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not, you know, like sometimes I like to like review the draft. Look, blue wasn't open. I think green was an okay color to be in. And yeah, this chaos, whatever, this mix-up drafting, it's okay. Not a huge fan of it. It's just like, I try to keep myself open to the most powerful things, and that wasn't even, like, I don't know, it just feels like maybe forcing something with just a straight up good mana curve with some tricks might just be good enough, just because it's so hard to go over the top with, at least with synergy-based cards. And obviously, there's a lot more variance with regards to this draft format. But you know what? That's enough I have to say about this format. I needed one more video here before we moved on from Tarkir Dragonstorm, and we are now transitioning over to Final Fantasy. I'm so excited! Early access event. So what does that mean? That means that tomorrow I will not have a draft video out at the expected 8 a.m. Pacific time, because my plan is to get you the content as soon as possible. What does that mean? I believe the access event starts at 10 a.m. So I'm going to do a draft or a sealed deck, upload the video almost instantly. So that video should probably go up around 1 p.m. And then I'll just be recording the rest of that day and have a video for you every single day until the actual release of the set. So that should be a lot of fun. Going to be doing lots and lots of homework to make sure I know at least what most of the cards do and how they work with each other for the most part. But of course, I'm also moving. When you see the next video, guess where I'm going to be? I'm going to be at my new house, new backdrop, all that stuff. So there's going to be a lot of unpacking. All of this is happening in a pretty crazy time. But guess what? Now that this house is mine, no more moving. No more moving. Oh my gosh, that feels so good to have to say that to myself. No more moving. But there is one more move. It's going to be really busy for me. So we'll see. Please excuse me if I am not fully on top of everything with Final Fantasy, just because of how busy my weekend is going to be. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and would like to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Also, check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you need to pre-order some booster boxes of Final Fantasy, or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, pioneer, or even commander decks, Make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before you head over to TCGplayer.com. Also, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmat, sleeves, dice boxes, and more, go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.